I am about to fly Emirates Game Changer Suite for 15 hours. Or at least that was the plan. Let's just say this travel day has some unexpected changes that we'll get to later.
This is clearly not the Game Changer Suite.
But it was still an amazing flight that I can't wait to show you.
Wow, wow, wow.
This is awesome.
Beginning with an amuse-bouche. Actually, I have no idea what that means.
And since this is Daily Drop, Brendan will jump in to explain exactly how I booked this $8,000 seat using miles and points.
That's impossible.
But before we get to all that fun stuff, let's go back 24 hours to show you how I got here. I just landed in Dubai. It is almost midnight, way past my bedtime, but I'm gonna go to the lounge. My flight doesn't leave until the morning, so I booked an airport hotel tonight, and I had no idea that I could access the Emirates first class lounge from my hotel. Crazy, like that's the first class lounge. Yes. Oh, this is so exciting. That was amazing, and it about put me to sleep. Good night, airport. Morning. It's gonna be a great day. Ready to go. Goodbye, hotel. First class lounge. I slept up there. Now I'm going here. If you've been following our videos for a while, then you know that Nate and I have been here before.
If I could describe Dubai in one word, it would be over the top. Over the top.
It feels good to be back.
This lounge is a full-on restaurant with all kinds of options. There's like a grab-and-go section. There's a whole sushi bar with a sushi chef. Oh. I'm basically eating pizza for breakfast. I'm so tempted to just order one of everything and fully embrace this lounge, but I also want to save myself for the plane.
That went by way too fast. Somehow it's already final call. So, in true Karen Nate fashion, I will be running to my gate.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
So, remember that unexpected change I mentioned? Well, the thing is, we had booked this so I could try out the newer Emirates Game Changer Suite, which looks like this and is pretty insane.
This is clearly not the Game Changer Suite. It's Emirates first class, but it's not what I was expecting.
I'll explain more after takeoff, but it's still Emirates first class, so obviously I couldn't be too disappointed. I guess we'll just have to fly Emirates first again sometime.
I think I'm supposed to use this mini spoon and fork for this. Just waiting on my caviar. Thank you. All right, I've only eaten caviar a handful of times, and I never really know if I'm doing it right. I usually just do like little caviar tacos, put them on this little pancake thingy, sour cream, egg whites, egg yolk, topped with some lemon. Bon appetit. Very important update. I have finished all of the taco shells and I'm now going for the burrito bowl strategy. Welcome to 30,000 feet. A couple years ago, Nate and I flew Emirates first class on their A380. The one with that huge bathroom, the shower, the full bar on board. It was awesome, and I genuinely think it's the prettiest seat in the sky. We stayed awake for over 24 hours to enjoy every single second of that flight. The plane I'm on right now is a 777, and we thought we booked the new Game Changer Suite on this route from Dubai to Chicago for 15 hours. But when I boarded the flight, my lovely flight attendant brought me here to this seat, and it was so hard not to show the shock in my face. And just in case you're curious, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of my room on this 777. There's a real orchid in here. If you press this button right here, I have my own ensuite bar that just comes out of the table. sparkles on the ceilings. These doors are automatically opening and closing with a click of a button. A journal with a pen. And if you press down on the other side of the desk, it opens up our first set of amenities, an entire snack basket, the most expensive looking M&Ms I've ever seen, salt and caramel chocolate coated licorice. Ooh, Indian masala mix. Electrolyte tablets, which I used earlier. This was a great call because wine dehydrates you, drinking champagne dehydrates you. Smints, oven roasted macadamias, pistachios, almonds, muscatell. Right next to my seat, I have an iPad where I can control everything on the TV, which is massive. And that brings me to my second set of amenities. I love it already. Bulgari, which I think was the brand last time, and I still don't know how to say it. It's packed. Cleansing towel. Expensive perfume. And hydrating face emulsion. Always use more hydration on play. Toothbrush, earplugs. Yay. Nate stole mine. Also, why am I still wearing my regular clothes? Ow. Welcome to the bathroom. More real orchids. And more perfume. And more combs. And more lotion. And more toothbrushes. I'm gonna put my PJs on now. Jammy time. All right, it's about that time again. I have 3 menus. Menu number 1 is my favorite. It's movie theater snacks. There's a very large wine menu. So far, I've just tried the Dom Perignon because this is the only time and place that I drink expensive champagne. And the food menu is very exciting. It's a la carte dining, meaning I can order any combo of any of the foods in this menu whenever I want. Can I get the traditional Arabic meze plate and the Thai red curry? And could I try Bordeaux red? Yeah? Yes.
Before we try all of that delicious food, I want to quickly let Brendan explain how I booked this $8,000 first class seat using miles and points. Because booking a crazy seat like this might be easier and less expensive than you think. Over to you, Brendan.
We're gonna keep this pretty brief because 1, it's not that complicated, and 2, Emirates First Class is a lot more exciting than the studio. So let's get right into it. In terms of finding award availability with Emirates, it's important to remember that they're not part of any specific airline alliance like SkyTeam or OneWorld, but they are a direct transfer partner with every major card provider. So you could transfer your points directly to the Emirates Skywards program, or they have a few one-off partnerships with popular loyalty programs like Aeroplan, so it never hurts to check those out either, especially since the number of points required might be a little bit higher with Aeroplan, but you could end up saving a ton in taxes and fees. Now, if you don't want to mess with which option is best, then that's why I personally use Daily Drop Pro to find all of my award seats these days, so I'll leave some info down below if you want to check that out. But Emirates offers a 5th freedom flight between Miami and Bogota, Colombia, which certainly won't be the longest flight option at just 3 hours, but this is definitely your cheapest option for Emirates First Class, and they have been known to operate their 777 Game Changer suite on this route. Sorry, Kara. It'll run you just 60,000 Emirates Skywards points and $106 in taxes and fees, and availability is pretty wide open. So you could just transfer from any of your card providers to the Emirates Skywards program, and then book that seat using your now Emirates Skywards points. And while that is your cheapest option, Emirates is of course the flag carrier for Dubai, which connects to pretty much every corner of the world. So you have lots of route options to experience Emirates First Class for yourself. Just earn points on your favorite travel card, transfer them to the Emirates Skywards program, and book your flight using points. Okay, back to Kara and all of that delicious food.
Meal number 3 of the day, and I did go with the French Bordeaux 2008. Ooh, yes. I think I have to start with the falafel. Look at this. Next up, my main course is Thai red chili. Hot. What about hot? Every time I get up and go to the bathroom, they check my seat and they refill the water bottle in my little mini bar. The view out the window has had the most perfect sunset light for over an hour. And I know because I've been taking a time lapse and it has not changed. Once again, while I was in the bathroom, someone came and checked my seat, and another glass of red wine mysteriously appeared. 15 hours is a long time. I think I might take a nap. Welcome to Chicago. I feel like usually I say that flight went by way too fast, but it kind of felt like 15 hours. I feel like this is my home and these are my friends. Goodbye, seat. I'll miss you. I miss you, Mom. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Remember, if you want to take the first steps towards your own Emirates first class flight, then we'll leave links down below to both our top travel credit cards page, which will help you earn more points, as well as Daily Drop Pro, which will help you find amazing award seats just like this one. So be sure to check out both of those, but thanks for watching.
Turns out I was in the business class lounge the whole time, and here's the first class. It's midnight. I just ate a plate of noodles, and now I'm getting a back massage. I just got down to the gate, and no one's here. I will be running to my gate. So I ran from the lounge for nothing. Everything's fine.